I'm an actor myself and I have a keen interest in movies and performances, and I can honestly say I do not see anyone on the same level as Rishi Kapoor. There is a certain naturalness about him, a certain spontaneity, and he was like this way before anyone else. Well, that's what Ranbir Kapoor has written in the foreword of Rishi Kapoor's much talked about autobiography, Khullam Khulla, and it's a huge honor and privilege to have sir with us. Sir, pleasure having you on Bollywood Hungama. First of all, how do you react to the statement of Ranbir that he's an actor himself and he finds that there's no one else who's in the same league as Rishi Kapoor?
Well, he's a man of few words, and I'm surprised that he's made this kind of a statement when I read it the first time.
Right.
And ठीक है, बच्चा अपने बाप की तारीफ की, so what? And well, I thank you, Ranbir, for saying that. Those lovely words, lovely thoughts about me. Thank you.
Right. So were you anticipating that it's, I think, only a matter of, 2 weeks that the book has been launched, and it has already gone into a reprint, and it's a bestseller, and it's being almost anyone and everyone within the industry, and even apart from that, they're talking about it. Had you anticipated something like this?
See, this is the first time I'm an author as such.
Right.
Normally I'm an actor, I'm a film man. But
Right.
The best part of this thing is it's a very easy read. It's a very breezy read.
Correct.
And it's talking in first person. You feel it's as if I'm in a conversation with you.
Correct.
So it's not really very heavy. And it was very important for me to write an autobiography for 2-3 reasons. Namely, first, that no Kapoor has ever written an autobiography.
Right.
In those days, it was not the fashion to have an autobiography written or whatever. There's no works of my grandfather, my father, my uncles. There are books on them by others, but it's not a first-person autobiography, so to speak.
Correct.
And why it was important for me to endorse this journey of mine was because there is a wrong perception in the world that star sons have it very easy.
Correct.
Very easy in life, star sons or daughters whatsoever. I, for one, right now, I think I'm one of the oldest star son right now in the industry. Being a son of an actor and whatever. I want to dispel that notion for people. It's not easy actually to make a career out of your such. Yes, it might be easy for you to get a break for your first outing, to be introduced in the world, but you're on your own. Today, if I've invested 44 years of my life in cinema, it's entirely and purely by myself.
Absolutely.
It's not that I'm lasting because I'm Raj Kapoor's son now, or it's not because Ranbir is lasting, he's Rishi Kapoor's son.
Absolutely.
It's we are on our own merits, our own demerits, or on our own steam. There is this wrong notion. I had to dispel that notion, like I said earlier, that maybe I may have not starved, maybe I must have not slept on the on the platform or roadside. I didn't struggle there,
Right.
but I had to struggle thereon after all my life for the coming 25 years. Ask me how.
Absolutely.
I was introduced as a musical romantic hero way back in 1973.
Yeah.
And the trends had changed by then. The trend of cinema had changed. And the angry young man and the action, the whole films were made only action oriented. So there was no room to actually see films or actors like me to be in romantic films or in musical films. I was always trying to battle the onslaught of the action era, so to speak. There were actors like Mr. Baccha, Dharmender, Shatrughan, Vinod Khanna, all of them action period. So to survive them, it was quite a task, and it took me 25 years to swim against the tide.
Absolutely.
So for me, it was all the more struggle throughout my career. So how do you say that star sons have it easy?